Okay, I'm here with.
Nate Savoie. I'm a transfer sophomore from Loyola Marymount University.
Well, thank you for coming on, man. I really appreciate you taking the time. Excited to see
Yeah,
you this year. Already cited stuff I seen from the Bananas game from you, so just excited overall to see you. You got a big bat, and it's what I like to see. So my first question is, what's your relationship with Jacab Jarrell?
I texted him a little bit when I transferred and just good conversations there. And then when I saw him, first conversation, just acted like we were already great friends. So it started good and talked to each other a lot. He's in the locker right next to me, so talking to him all the time.
Yeah, I want to ask that because I saw the video with you guys training together, and you guys look like you meshed good. So
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a great leader, great teammate, good guy to learn from.
why did you transfer to Clemson? What stood out to you?
I chose Clemson primarily because of Coach Bakich. In my nature, am more of a stoic, even-keeled, serious type of player,
Mm-hmm.
I guess person in a lot of ways. And I feel like I really feed off the positive enthusiasm that a coach like Eric Bakich has. So I wanted to show up every day to the field with someone like that I could show up excited to play for and be surrounded by good people here.
Next question is how fast did the Clemson coaches reach out to you once you hit the portal?
Probably I think a day or two after.
That's kind of quick.
It was kind of late compared to most schools,
Oh yeah,
but not in a bad way.
yeah,
I mean there was a lot of time, and they were talking to I think a couple players from last year that knew me.
yeah.
But yeah, Coach Schnabel reached out to me, I believe, a day or two after I entered.
How do you describe the culture at Clemson?
I think hard-nosed, not being careful to not be entitled,
Mm-hmm.
and always be grateful for where we are. A culture that consistently preaches having good perspective and understanding the opportunity that we're blessed with, and how we should go about taking advantage of that opportunity. So people that want to make the most of where they are and work hard and be the best that they can. And then I think there's a lot of guys that aren't afraid to speak up and be leaders and take control. This is a very player-led team, and even from the start, but the culture is something that's building every day. It's not a one-size-fits-all type of thing, and it's not a one thing that last year's team had or that we have in the fall, and then we just magically have come springtime. Something that's going to need to keep building every day, and that our leaders on the team and our coaches work to keep in check.
What was your first impressions when you stepped on campus?
I thought the campus was in the middle of nowhere. It was like we drove here, we got here late at night, so it was dark
Yeah,
and couldn't see anything. It just felt like we were driving through the back roads for so long. And
yeah.
where are we? And then it's not as it's like just a really beautiful small town. The next day when the sun was out and we got to ride around in the golf cart and see everything and
Mm-hmm.
go by the lake, just really beautiful. And then the facilities are the facilities. Everybody knows that those are going to be great. And so it was cool. It was a great feeling.
How has the fan supported you since you got there? I mean, you've only been there for, I mean, it's probably since summertime, but I mean, the season hasn't started yet. But how has you seen, like on social media, supported you and stuff?
I think there's definitely a select few that have been very supportive, including you, and I really
Oh,
appreciate that.
no, I
Um,
appreciate you.
and then yeah, I don't know a ton of people individually, but there are people that have come up to me during practices and games that like to come watch that are really cool, really great people.
Hmm.
And then after the Bananas game and the Alabama game, tons of fans that were really, really good sports, really good families that were all having great conversations with me, asking me questions, and I got to learn about them and why they love Clemson. It was really cool. And there's a lot of tradition here, a lot of people that grow up watching Clemson baseball and just loving it. So it's really cool to be a part of that. But the fans so far in the short time that I've been here have been really cool.
So I have a few fun questions. Favorite place to eat in Clemson?
Oh man, probably just any of the Mexican places, whether it's
Hmm.
Humidor or El Paso. Those are
You're a big Mexican
I
guy?
don't, yeah, I don't know if any of them really match some of the Mexican places that I get back home in California,
Yeah.
but they do pretty well. They're good.
Okay, one thing that just popped to my mind. How is it coming from the West Coast to the East Coast? Because I know you're a California guy. I know it's probably you miss your family. It's probably a big step. How do you just keep going? You know, each day, even though it might be hard.
Yeah, I think I definitely get homesick at times,
Yeah.
and I was an hour away from home last year, so it was really nice to be able to drive home pretty much whenever I wanted. But I mean, I have great teammates. I have great roommates that I live with and that I have
Who
a
are
ton
your
of fun
roommates?
with.
If you don't mind me
Luke
asking.
Gaffney and Josh Castellani. So
Oh, those guys are good. Yeah.
I hang out with them a lot. They're great. And then, I mean, everybody here, there's a lot of people that don't go home, so a lot of people to hang out with
Yeah.
still. And so I definitely miss them. I wish my parents could come out more, but they came out for the Bananas and the Alabama game, and
That's
they'll
awesome.
a good amount during the season. So I mean, yeah, you're far, and I can definitely feel it at times.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to go back for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I'm in a
Awesome.
great place, so
Yeah.
I don't regret it.
Yep. Okay. Last one. I ask everyone this. Favorite Coach Bakich saying? Something that he's said that has stuck with you, or just
Hmm.
because I know there's a lot.
Yeah. And putting me on the spot here. Probably just whenever I don't think I have a specific saying,
Yeah.
but whenever he talks about how we play, there's sometimes some expletives in there, but it gets me fired up every time and like
Yeah.
thinking about this is why I came here. And he talks about we're gonna be the team that is tough as hell, that runs the
Mm-hmm.
bases hard, that plays hard as and isn't scared to make mistakes and is going to go for it when other teams are scared to mess up, scared to lose if they mess up, and we're going to go for it anyway. And it's like, yeah, this is why I came here. This is the dude that
Yeah.
I want to play for and go into battle with, and it's really cool. So not one specific saying, but whenever he talks about
Yep.
how we're going to play, it's awesome.
Yeah, it reminds me of there. I don't know if you know Dom Listy. He was here last year.
I've talked
There.
to him a little bit.
Yeah. He every time he would get hit by a pitch, he's fired up. It kind of reminds me of that. Just Coach Bakich just fires up the team and it's really gonna take us places eventually. You know.
Yeah,
So
it's the
yeah.
right attitude to have.
Yep, for sure. That's the coach that everyone wants, I feel like. And yeah, so that's all I have for today. I appreciate you coming on. It means a lot. I've been trying to get a lot of interviews before the season starts, and a lot of people I know on Twitter ask me, or just like anyone in general, I knew you were one I should pick because you're a big transfer coming in, and I appreciate you coming in, and thank you so much, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Great to meet you and talk to you finally. It was
Yep,
awesome.
I'll be down there during the Army series, so you'll see me.
Let's go. All right. Well, great to meet you. Thanks again.
Yeah, appreciate it. Have a nice day, man.